Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to the long-awaited Let's Play of Tales of Zestiria. It's actually Zestiria, I was getting it right the whole time. I kept calling it Zestria while we were playing Berseria. Anyways, for those of you who are new and are probably just clicking on this for the first time, we actually played this game, or this series, in backwards order. So we already finished Berseria, and now we're moving on to Zestiria, which is the opposite of the release order, in which Zestiria came out before Berseria, but I think, if I recall correctly, Zestiria happens after Berseria. So that's pretty confusing, but all you have to know is that we've already played Berseria, so I'm gonna be talking pretty heavy spoilers for that game. So if you haven't played Berseria yet, you can either watch my series or just click off. Highly recommend you watch it. It was one of the most fun series we had. There'll be a link in the description for Berseria. Man, I have heard so many things about this game as a Tales fan myself. I've heard that this game is the worst game in the series many times. I have also heard that this game is a lot of people's favorites many times. So it's a very divisive opinion, and I think it's probably going to boil down to how much I like the characters. And with seeing as how much I love Berseria and its world and its characters, that's pretty damn hard to match up to. But I feel like if I am comparing something that if I'm comparing the prequel to the sequel, that's not exactly fair. Because Berseria fixed a lot of the things that came in this game that had problems, I'm guessing. Very interested. I know nothing about this game or the characters in it. Literally, the information I know is on the box cover, which is a lot of the characters, I'm guessing the main party, like they kind of do. It's interesting. I don't know how many games they do this with, but in a lot of Tales games, they show the entire main party on the front cover of the box. And with Berseria, it was just half of Velvet's face, which I thought looked very good. Anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's get started. I'm super excited. I wanted to play this immediately after Berseria, but my 3DS capture card showed up, and that became kind of a difficult situation. So hopefully I remember everything as can be. So here we are at options again. Oh, I remember this screen. I feel so nostalgic already, you know? I'm glad you guys enjoyed Berseria, by the way. So anyways, I was talking in Berseria saying I didn't really like the combat system for that game specifically. And I don't mean Tales games in general, I mean Berseria specifically. Mainly because the bosses are just not fun to fight. I had too much trouble with them just being too passive, and on top of that, they are mindless blocking behemoths. And I'm sure that's not going to change here, but I feel like hard is going to be more fun overall. If it's even worse than Berseria and I start hating it, we'll probably go down in difficulty, but we'll start on hard. Just because I like to experience games on more difficult difficulties. So these are pretty much the settings we had for Berseria. I had the voice acting all the way up because that's the most important part by far. Let's get started. I am so excited, you guys. I don't know. I'm really excited. Start with... yeah, okay. Well, I have not even seen the intro to this game,
The Legend of the Shepherds. In a bygone age of myths, when darkness threatened to enshroud the world, it was they who reclaimed light from nothingness. Over and over, as the world plunged into chaos, the legend would come to people's lips, and they would pray for salvation. And lo, each time a shepherd would appear to vanquish the darkness once more.
That worked out real well last time, didn't it?
It was never long before the shepherds would vanish. As for where they had gone, no one can truly say.
Huh. Lots of riches.
And, as with all things, eventually they faded into legend.
Oh. Is that from when Velvet...
Now, once again, the world faced the threat of the darkness.
No, that's different. Never mind.
And the people began to speak of the shepherds once more. But alas, no shepherd came forth to guide his people to peace.
Yeah, I wonder where he went. Whoops. Slightly Velvet's fault. Oh, wow. Not even an introduction. Oh, controls. Area map, reset camera, menu shortcut, show objectives. Seray map action. Seray, is that the main character's name? I believe I've heard that before. Open menu, cancel / walk, confirm, adjust camera, view skits is now mapped to left stick. Cool. Okay, here we are. Frame rate feels a little... I don't know, I think it's 30 is where Berseria ran at 60, I believe. Huh. Okay, well we have that. So our main character looks like, huh? Looks pretty normal. Like his earrings. Climbable vines, I remember those. Whoa. So, I imagine we're still probably going to run into the backtracking issue that was in Berseria, but never know what's going to happen. See some kind of explorer?
I knew it! A hero brandishing the sacred blade. This mural is a depiction of the shepherd. About time I found it.
Nothing on my end, Soray.
Mikleo.
Looks like you beat me this time.
This proves the shepherds have been around since even before the era of Asgard. I knew it!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We still don't have definitive proof that this ruin itself is pre-Asgard.
Pre-Asgard.
It could be an imitation.
Seriously? You really think they'd make a fake ruin of this scale? Get real.
This doesn't bode well.
Wait, isn't that...
I think our ruin adventure is over for today. Come on!
Jeez, you're pushy.
This way!
I have so many questions right now, and I'm sure they'll be answered. Oh, shit.
Ah, that was too close.
Could I get a little help, please?
He's not even trying to assist me. He's like, please help me out of here, and literally does nothing to propel himself.
Surging currents! Twin flow!
Wait, what is he?
Soray. That didn't go quite how I planned it, but not too shabby, am I right? Guess this makes us even. Unbelievable. Who knew there'd be ruins underground?
Oh, good thing we fell down here.
Right. Hey, let's try and find a way out of here.
He looks so mad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what? Our party members actually follow us around in this game, or is that just for the sequence? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, and I have a map attack. I just noticed he holds his sword like that. He doesn't hold it in a straight hand. There's a dot here on the map. I don't know what that's for. Conversation. Oh, not all of it's voice acted. That's interesting. Better leave the investigating here for another time. We need to find a way out of here. Okay, that was it. Sage. I remember Sage. I remember stuffing those down Velvet's throat. Save game. It's a save point. It's definitely stand out, I would say at least. Alright. What's going on here? Because there's so many assumptions I could make right now, but too early. Too early.
Whoa. Oh man, what a drop.
It's been nothing but heights all day.
But I had an awesome bas relief to distract me.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hmm?
It looks like someone's lying there.
Hey, Mikleo?
Hmm?
It's a human.
It
Wait,
can't
both
be.
of you?
Stop.
Oh,
We
wait,
shouldn't
hold on.
involve
Time for the
ourselves
ultimate
with their-
test. Oh, thank God. So, my idea that I got so far was that Saray is human and Mikleo, I think his name is, if I'm pronouncing that right, is actually a Malachim. But isn't the state of Malachim and human kind of screwed up right now? It's so confusing. We'll see.
Kind.
We'll see.
She's still alive. We can't just leave her there.
Fine. I'll give what help I can. Let's take a look around the area first.
Okay.
All right, Mickey. Buddy. Surprised she's alive. Hey, treasure. This is very different. I don't know. It feels the same, but at the same time, it feels off. Let's go over here first. Oh, okay, we have a map. This place is gigantic. Map actions. You can swing your sword outside a battle by pressing square. Use it to remove obstacles that block your path. Whoa! That was easy.
Ugh, my sword's all sticky.
Cobwebs everywhere. I'd bet no one has set foot in here for some time.
Yeah, that's to be expected of ancient underground ruins.
What's wrong? Shh.
Monster time.
There! It's huge! What is this thing?
You know, that's
Quit
much
talking
more
and get your
threatening.
sword ready.
Perform martial arts with
Ready?
circle. Whoa. Martial arts. Perform martial arts with circle. When the control mode is set to semi-auto, you'll run towards your target until you're close enough to attack. You can then create up to a 4-hit combo with additional presses of circle. It's possible to acquire new arts by leveling up.
No escape! It's over!
Oh wow, that was a fast stun.
Ready? No escape!
Go!
How's this? Be gone! Strike!
Seems like we have a pretty
It
standard
wouldn't
combo.
hear. I won't look! This isn't over!
Although he uses his feet kind of like Velvet did.
Wait, hold on. It can't be a Hellion?
A Hellion? For real?
I've never seen one in person before.
What could a monster like a Hellion be doing in a place like this? It's getting away!
Wait, don't you remember what Gramps told us?
Huh?
His face there looks super confused.
Hellions?
Yep, Hellions. Horrible monsters that are created by the malevolence. They can only be defeated by the power of purification, which not but a chosen few can use.
Oh, so from the sounds of it, the stuff that Laphicet was doing is now kind of known as a legendary feat. As before, they didn't even know how to deal with malevolence.
So if you ever cross paths with a Hellion, just run as fast as you can.
But we just kicked its ass.
Remember, you two, common folks like us don't stand a chance against those fiends. Got it?
So are Hellions full replacements for demons, or are they different things? Demons that are just hit with malevolence.
We can't beat a Hellion without the power of purification.
Then we should just be glad we escaped it.
And anyway, we have bigger problems.
Hmm?
We have to hurry and save that girl before something worse finds her.
Alright, encounters. In areas where Hellions roam, making contact with an enemy will launch a battle. By swinging your sword, using square, or using the map actions, you can begin battle with an advantage. Okay, and now all the stuff's out here. They give you all the stats after the battle. That's different. Anyway, let's just go through here now. It may just be because my sound's low, but it doesn't sound like there's any sound effects happening at all. Treasure chests. You can find treasure chests in dungeons and in the field, as well as consumables. Chests can consume stuff. Okay, yeah. Ancient earrings. Earrings discovered among ruins, said to endow the wearer with an enhanced understanding of nature. Hold on, I'm gonna screw with the sound here for a sec. Oh, here's our menu. Top menu. Press triangle to open the top menu. Here you can check the character's HP, red gauge, initial SC blue gauge, and choose which characters to join you in battle, among other options. On any menu screen, you can press options to view help for that screen. Okay, yeah, I do hear a little bit of the sound effects. I might want to turn it up a little, though. I feel like it's a little low. Let's take a look at the menu, shall we? We just got new earrings, I'm assuming for Soiree. Equipment. You can customize your equipment and titles. Equipping items enhances your stats. Equipping titles can allow you to learn new arts or obtain other special bonus effects depending on your proficiency with that title. Proficiency is increased when you level up. Each piece of equipment has 4 skill slots into which skills can be attached. The skill in the first slot is preset for each item. The skills, if any, in the other 3 slots are determined when you acquire the item. You can check which skills you have equipped by opening the skill sheet with R2. Whoa, this is a little weirder. Skill types. There are 2 major types of skills outlined in the skill sheet. The basic skills attached to your equipment skill slots and bonus skills activated by certain arrangements of basic skills. There are 3 methods of activating bonus skills. Stack. Created by equipping multiple copies of the same basic skill. The number indicates how many of that skill is equipped. Equip 2 or more to activate a bonus skill. Elemental Union. Oh, I see how that works. So you can put them on top of each other, or you can put them side by side. Created by equipping skills directly adjacent to each other on the left or right. Line up 2 or more to activate a bonus skill. Group Union. Created by equipping a vertical column of skills in one group. Line up all 5 skills in a group to activate a bonus skill. It's perfectly fine to select equipment based on its parameters, but by combining different skills, you may discover surprisingly effective interactions. Take a little time to try out different types of skills and find the ones that suit your playstyle. Oh, it took away all that stuff. It's like, this is what it looks like to be strong, but you're not. Interesting. Well, I want to equip those other earrings before I worry about that. They are the exact same, actually. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that be for now instead of messing with it, because I have no idea what's up with that. By the way, I also did download the DLC, at least the free stuff. And there are costumes. I don't think we have access to them yet. We do have hat style, like we always did. And it always looks weird. And yeah, okay, we don't have DLC stuff yet. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Is that a monolith?
A monolith? Is that spider following us? I didn't even see it. Apple gel. Cool. Healing gel. We'll fight it.
Ready, everyone?
Okay, so if anything, it does feel like... How do I say this? It feels like the on-map attacks are a little more responsive. Or were there even map attacks in Berseria? I don't remember there being that. Were there? I just remember being able to run behind them. Memory's a little old. You guys are going to have to remind me on a lot of this stuff. And now I can see what people meant by the camera angle is probably one of the most troublesome things in this game. Spirit Chain SC. Spirit Chain is the energy needed to create combos in battle. The maximum SC you can have at any one time is 100. Actions such as martial arts will consume your SC. Having low SC makes you vulnerable. SC can be replenished by being idle, guarding, or moving around. Keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't drop to 0. Okay, so it's similar to the soul gauge. There were so many different gauges that had nearly the same name in Berseria. Searching for monoliths. Scattered throughout dungeons and in fields are stone monuments, or monoliths, written by persons unknown that detail lost battle techniques. Really? After finding one, you can check its teachings at any time in the battle section of the system book. For each one you find, you will gain AP, which is necessary for setting battle actions. When you find one, press X to investigate it further. It appears to be the wisdom pertaining to battles written in ancient dialogue. Oh, it's like a tutorial stone, practically, I guess. Martial arts. As you fight more battles, you will level up and acquire new martial arts. Charging and piercing arts are up and down on the left stick, and area of effect arts are left and right. You can view available attacks in the arts menu. And we got extra AP. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Arts. Automatic? I want it manual, though. Oh, here we go. Oh, sadly, it does have the same kind of combat system from Berseria. So we have Striking Fang, which is just neutral, which goes into Steel Render, which goes into Tri-Hawk and Starfall. I see we still have the same exact weakness system and elements too, so it does work very similarly. But it appears if we tilt the stick in any direction, we get True Fang, which doesn't seem to go into anything. And I don't know what it means by martial arts automatic. I'm guessing that means that if you just push X, you'll get automatic arts. I don't know quite yet. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out a lot of things here all at once. Nothing in here. Oh, I already missed my hovering tombstone. I made fun of how slow it was, but now I miss it. Oh. that actually kind of spooked me for a second. Apple gel.
Steady your nerves.
Defend against the enemy with square. Guarding. Oh my goodness, the camera's freaking out back there. Guard with square. Guarding allows you to greatly reduce damage inflicted by enemy attacks, as well as reduce your chances of being staggered. For each attack you block, you'll recover SC, which is necessary to perform combos. Oh jeez. Okay, I'll try and block once I can see what I'm doing. Oh, we're on semi-auto movement, which is... Huh. Okay. Let's try using some of our arts once I... That's strange. It doesn't seem to want to let me use any. I should have some, shouldn't I? Oh god, I'm giving orders on accident. This is going great. Okay, I guess I'll just keep basic attacking with circle, because none of the other buttons seem to be tied to any arts at the moment, I guess. Oh boy, I hope there's like a further option for the camera or something.
That's that!
That's that! Hit points, HP. Taking damage from enemies reduces your HP. If HP, yeah, you die. Thank you. Sorry if it sounds like I'm glossing over a lot of tips, but like some of the tips are just so basic, like you can open chests by pushing this button. There's a spider over there, but I think I'd prefer to get over to that girl first. Oh, hey, a skit.
That human probably got caught up in all the lightning just like we did.
More like the other way around. We have her to thank for all that crash, boom, bang.
That lightning. That was Gramps, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's a warning to invaders. Not one more step.
Sorry, Gramps. I can't just leave someone who needs help.
Huh. This is turning into an eventful day for once.
That was a cool monolith.
We've had quite a bounty of discoveries today.
If I'm not mistaken, that stone is a lot newer than the surrounding ruins.
Yeah, it's from a completely different age.
It read like advice of some sort.
Most likely it's a guidepost left by previous visitors to aid fellow travelers.
So we're not the only ones who go around investigating ruins.
Humans have terms for them. Things like adventurer or explorer.
Explorers.
Okay, good. We can pause it here. So I just noticed a slight change. This may be true, or it may just be me walking into this and it being chance, but it seems like the skits are now viewable at save points as opposed to just walking around and seeing them. That was one of my biggest problems in Berseria, and I'm not sure if this is true here, but in Berseria, I'd have this issue where a skit would pop up, and I'd move like a foot to the left or something, and the skit would disappear. It'd be like, oh, well, I guess I missed that forever then. It was a little much. Oh, hey, a monolith.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
It appears to be wisdom pertaining to battles written in ancient tongue. Guarding. The enemy if the enemy guards against your action, SC recovery rate is halved until your next move. If an enemy successfully blocks your first attack, it's likely to keep blocking any further ones. Take care not to just combo indiscriminately. Note that this rule applies to enemies as well, so if your goal is to deplete their SC, guarding is a smart move. Oh boy, and that was one of my bigger problems with Berseria's bosses. Die, Spode! Oh wow, I didn't even get a chance. The spider was too fast for me. Boy, if I ever decide to go back and actually play Symphonia, it's gonna be such a jarring change in combat systems. Because just going from Berseria to this game, it feels a little more rigid. I don't really have much combat variety right now.
Stronger foe.
deciding which way we should go. Oh, that's the only way across. Okay. I was assuming that there was a bridge here, but I guess there's not. Oh!
Weapons ready!
Perform a quick step. Quick step, yeah, you can do it with blocking and moving left to right, just like Berseria. You can quick step forwards, backwards, left, or right. When close to a target, you can quick step next to or behind it. Quick steps can be used as part of a combo and by flickering L. You'll get the same effect. Yeah, I much prefer just flickering L, I noticed that. Oh, Jesus, that uses your gauge like crazy.
Ready?
I can't see what's happening. Wait, is it running away from me? What's it doing? Yeah, it feels kind of stiff in comparison to Berseria. I mean, like, not stiff as in, like, this is unplayable. Just stiff as in, I don't know. It doesn't feel quite as open, and the moves don't feel quite as fluid. They make it better, though. There's still tons of mechanics, surely.
Ready? No escape.
Still can't do any arts. So it does still have the same equipment system where you wear equipment and it ranks up and all that I wasn't too big of a fan of. Free run. Use L2 and L to free run, which allows you to freely move around. Yeah, okay. SC cannot be recovered while using free run. Really? Huh. Okay. Ancient Circlet. Circling unearthed from ancient ruins, increasing casting speed of seraphic arts, as well as their strength. What? Seraphic. Equipment proficiency. You can increase proficiency in an equipable item by equipping the item and then accumulating victories in battle. Your proficiency in any one item can raise to a maximum level of 5. Seek glory in battle by equipping your favorite and not so favorite items. Alright. I think I should give that... Oh, wait. Why is it giving us a bunch of equipment that's the same exact kind as the one we're already wearing? Oh, this one gives focus +4. Stacks. These are bonus skills activated by equipping multiple instances of the same basic skill. The more you equip, the more varied the final effect. Without revealing too much, equipping as many of the same skills as you can leads to extraordinary results that truly impact the outcome of battle. See for yourself just how many you can equip. Okay. How do I get to the grid? Oh, there we go. Oh, I see how it goes. So it's just... I can't actually move them around. It just depends on... No spider up there.
What's this? Whoa! What the...
I'll be taking this. If you get too hung up on fiddling with it, we'll never get out of here. I'll give it back once we return safely.
If you say so.
It was just a glove. And the glove oddly had the same design elements as the feather earrings that he wears. So I bet...
So close, but it's still so far.
Points of interest detection.
Only one way to find out.
Spirit Chain SC. The lower your SC, the higher damage you inflict. But this is generally not recommended. SC recovery rate is proportionate to your SC level. So low SC means slower recovery. Fighting while maintaining a high SC level is more effective than attacking until it completely runs out. Of course, there are times when going all out is worth it, like when enemies are stunned. What's important is to approach your balance, or to balance your approach. Approach your balance. That's what I meant. Life bottle. I remember those. Well, let's head down there. Should be an easy jump.
Okay, maybe not. Hey, watch out!
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry about that.
Wait, what were you yelling about? Or was he just making a joke? This thing's gonna crumble or something, isn't it?
We definitely can't make it from here.
There should be a connecting point somewhere.
Let's go back and see what we can find.
So I guess the point of going up here is so I could get the glove.
You don't suppose...
Huh?
There. Take a look.
Oh, invisible floor.
Hmm?
Go on. Look closer.
We're seething it.
Come on, we don't have time for this. Let's cut the fun and games, alright?
Oh, then let me explain. As you see...
Ugh, forget it. Let's just go back down there.
You never could handle losing.
Super annoyed. Mikleo, I can't really put like a dime on their characters, I guess I would say. Like, a lot of the time you can guess what kind of character they are. I guess I couldn't with Velvet, though. Like, if you look at Velvet in the first few minutes of the game, you're like, oh, she's gonna be the sweetest protagonist ever. Time to create 100 save files like I did for Berseria. Seriously, I think I ended Berseria like 120 something saves.
I see. So that's the deal.
I have dialogue options? Still haven't figured it out, huh? Yep, there's a staircase coming up from below. Who would have thought you could walk in midair here?
Who would have thought that you could walk in midair here?
Or that an invisible bridge would be here.
Think it could support a person?
Well, well, aren't you sharp today? For a change.
Psst.
Oh. Sharp, Mikleo.
Seems safe enough.
Yeah.
Found a new discovery point, the invisible bridge. Discovery points. Unique to each area are discovery points, indicating a place of note in that area. When you know a point is close by, but cannot pinpoint its location, use R to look around the area. At save points or located discovery points, the L3 button prompt may appear at the bottom of the screen. Press it to begin a skit and enjoy conversations, both illuminating and inane.
This bridge is incredible. How do you think it was made?
I think this is beyond the capabilities of human technology.
So, like, the bridge alone might date from the era of the gods?
Possibly. But either way, they definitely had assistance, whether from Seraphim like me or someone else.
They really didn't want anyone to reach the other side.
The path ahead leads to Elysia. It stands to reason that they do what they can to protect the Pure Land.
I swear every 5 seconds, I expected to come into this game being like, I already know what's gonna happen. I know about all the places in the game, all the terms, and they're like, no, Elysia, Seraphim, Pure Land.
In the past, any pilgrims who showed up at the shrine probably thought the gap was simply uncrossable.
Same as we did until just minutes ago. But good job picking up on that. Your intuition is always impressive.
Oh yeah?
For its rarity.
There we go. I knew it was too good to be true.
I think their like voices sometimes don't quite match the sprites, but we'll see as things go on. We are here to help you, lady.
Maybe we should rethink this.
Rethink what? Saving her life?
Hey.
Are you all right?
I was in a forest, and then...
Is she going to attack us on sight?
Looking for this?
It's pretty smart to pick that up before waking her up, because you never know when you wake someone up, and you're gonna be like, hey there, I just saved her, and then she spears you through the stomach out of fear or something.
Boo!
Mikleo's so weird.
Yep, she's human all right.
Oh, is he a Malachim? He's totally a Malachim, because she can't see him. I was wondering when they were gonna bring that up. I was like, why is he going boo?
Yeah. Glad you're okay.
I'm sorry to have troubled you. And you are?
Your name.
Oh. Right. My name. I'm Saray.
Saray?
Yep, nice to meet you.
Well met. Is there anywhere one could rest around here? I'll need to make plans to get back to the capital.
Wait, so then why can Saray see Mikleo, but she can't? Does that mean he's not quite human? Or maybe he has something to do with Shepherd, seeing as how he's looking at all those Shepherd glyphs. Or maybe he's trying to become one, I guess?
You're from the city?
Well...
Why don't you come to where I live?
Saray, are you nuts?
Are you sure that wouldn't be a problem? You barely know me.
I can't just abandon someone in need. That's all.
Haven't you noticed that she won't even volunteer her name? It's only natural to be cautious.
Aren't you going to ask my name? Are you sure?
Everyone has their reasons, but you don't look like a bad person to me.
Yeah, Artorias didn't look like a very bad person either. He just looked like a senile, like, 30-year-old.
I cannot possibly thank you enough, Saray.
Gramps is gonna let us have it when we get back.
I know.
Yes?
Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, that's the way out. Let's get moving.
Ooh, third-party member. But isn't that going to be a little weird for her if she can't see Mikliel and all of a sudden things just start dying and she's like, what is that? Saray's like, it must be my powers.
I don't want to have to remind you, but keep your eyes on the girl.
Okay, but too bad we didn't meet in better circumstances.
You really don't have a skeptical bone in your body.
Do they lead to the same place? No, this is an exit. Those lead to other places. Okay, let's go there first. This is so cool. I'm sorry. It's just when Tales games connect to each other, I don't think I've played a single Tales game that is connected except for Exilia 1 and 2. Like, I know Symphonia has a sequel, but I haven't even played Symphonia. I don't know about Graces, because I know there's Tales of Graces and then Graces F or something. It won't open. It seems like it doesn't seem like there's any kind of strange hidden mechanism, though. Is that going to be like a final boss room? The final boss is right where you started. In that room you couldn't go into. But it's weird, like I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of clarification, but the distance between Berseria and Zestiria seems so strong. Like, all the terms have practically changed. Must be like hundreds to thousands of years, if anything. Because what was rare back then seems normal now, and now things exist that didn't even exist then. Whatever Laphicet and Velvet did seems to be uncancelled. Or it could be a completely different force. It's unclear.
We made it back in one piece.
Wow, it's beautiful. Like a shrine out of myth. I half expect to see Seraphim wandering around.
You really do call them Seraphim.
Is that funny to you?
Nope. Things which cannot be seen or explained, such as gods, spirits, or supernatural phenomena, are revered by the people as Seraphim.
So forgive me if I'm not remembering this correctly, but I don't think Seraphim was a term in Berseria, was it? It's been a good 3 months since I played that game. Once again, I wish I could have played it a little closer to this. But, yeah. I perceived him as a Malachim, but perhaps this is something new.
Right?
A quote from the Celestial Record?
Bingo.
You've read it too?
Yep. Wait, you as well?
I used to read it all the time when I was a kid.
It's a little ways from here to my village. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Mikliel doesn't like any girls stepping in on his boy.
So, is the Celestial Record a children's book? Well, I mean, you said you read it when you were a kid.
Plenty of adults read it too. I was probably just mature for my age.
Oh yeah? Huh. Well, figures. I mean, it is an amazing book.
Yes.
Well, looks like someone's enjoying himself.
This is my village, Elysia.
Where?
So it's not Camlon, but Elysia then. Then the rumors were false after all.
Are those deer enemies, or are those just deer? They don't look like demons. I think they're just...
What are those creatures?
What do you mean, creatures? They're goats.
Goats? Are they usually this big?
Wait, these are goats? They're gigantic! Found a new discovery point. Hyland goat.
Such robust horns. Just like the dragons of legend.
Yeah, after both games, Aizen just turned into a goat. That would be hilarious.
What, like in fairy tales? You're something else.
Don't go near it. There's no telling how dangerous untamed beasts like those are.
I may seem like a normal, everyday beast, but in fact, I am the rarest breed of goat. Goats to surpass all goats in all manly—
Don't worry. We're friends. Oh, well, mostly. They did kick me 4 or 5 times when I was little.
Your friends?
Yep. Sometimes they give me milk, and I make cheese and yogurt with everyone.
The mark of true friendship.
Yeah, it's the best.
Sorey seems to be a very, very simple person. They just passed through some sort of barrier. Saw a little wave there.
I'll go report this to Gramps.
Guess we can't keep quiet about all this.
Coming by afterwards?
Yeah.
Holy shit, look how many belts Mikleo is wearing. He's like, well, I went to the belt store and they had a 1 for 10 coupon, so I figured why not. It's like a
Hey,
Lulu.
everyone. Got someone to introduce to you. This is my family, living here at the shrine.
What?
Is this, some kind of performance piece?
Oh, she can't see any of
No,
them.
it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You're an odd duck, you know that?
I guess. That's my house.
He must look like a lunatic. He's like, look at all the people in town. It's just this empty field.
You go ahead and rest. I've got something to take care of.
May I have a look around the village?
Well, sure, but don't cause trouble.
Of course not. I'll behave as if I were in a shrine to the Seraphim.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll try not to make any waves.
Oh man, I sure hope Mikleo's chat with Gramps went over well.
This is a very different start from the, other game, and just the very different set of characters. Like, the other game, the characters right out the door were completely insane. Like, they're all crazy, although I guess this isn't exactly normal. Well, she's here already. What's done is done, but you probably ought to cut back on your ruin adventures a bit. That ruin, let's just say it goes deeper than you might ever imagine. Okay. How natural an untouched place, or an untouched a place. I never imagined such a dwelling still existed in the world. Thank you, blonde lady. Hey, you felt that too, right? A disturbance in the Force, or Gramps' domain. Oh, so that's what that is. The shield that we just walked through is a domain, kind of like Malakim had. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. A bravura performance, Sorey. Oh, wait, she's not that old. I don't know why everyone's old in this village. Suppose that's how it would appear to most humans, isn't it? I normally don't go through all the dialogue ones like this unless they were voiced in Berseria, but we're in the first area, so I'm gonna go ahead and read through them all. I hate to be the one to say this, but you should send her back as quickly as possible. It's the best thing for everyone concerned. You get it, don't you, Sorey? We're invisible to humans. Just the fact that you can live alongside us like this makes you pretty special. Okay, so he is human, but he has some sort of special thing. Sorey, I know I keep saying it, but you've got to be careful. With those Hellions, you might be able to drive them off, but you can't do away with them for good. It's a pity, but we Seraphim don't have the power to purify them. So you were off scouting about these ruins with Mikleo again and bringing a human girl back with you, too. Must be your greatest find yet, no? Lady, talk to me. Could that girl be a knight? A knight's purpose is to fight. Are we safe having her around? I don't know, maybe she's a knight, I don't know. Recovered natural waistcoat. Men's armor. I'm assuming that we live on the very tip top. In this weird power rock.
And I'll let you hear the rest from Sorey himself.
I reckon I'll have to. You idiots!
Hi, Gramps. I'm back.
How could you bring a human into our domain?
Easy, Gramps. Didn't you say you'd listen to Sorey's side of the story, too?
That's just what I'm about to do. You know full well the rules, Sorey. How could you break them like this?
I'm sorry, Gramps, but I couldn't just leave her there.
Her kind is sure to bring nothing but trouble to our domain.
But I'm her kind too, you know.
You were raised along with our kind, which nurtured in you the ability to perceive us and converse with us.
So as long as you grow up near them, you can see all of these people.
Normal humans have no such capacity. You should understand that more than anyone else.
Well, it is true. She doesn't appear to have any resonance.
But Gramps, this is the first time Soray's ever met a fellow human.
Perhaps. But if she can't see or hear the same things we do, she has no business in this realm.
What harm could she cause here? She literally can't see anyone. Unless, like, she bumps into someone and knocks them off the edge or something.
I have raised both of you as my own since you were but babes, all the while doing my best to protect this land.
And for that, I am grateful.
And I did that because the time draws near when you will both serve to protect this shrine, just as all the others have done. Our priority is the peace of Elysia. Any intruders, no matter how harmless, must be cast out.
Yes.
Then it's time she left.
Can we at least give her time to prepare for her departure?
Just make it quick.
Thank you.
It's gonna be really hard to explain. She's like, oh, why can't I stay here? And he's like, well, my ghost grandpa told me you can't be here. So, sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
Gramps.
I know, McLeo. He means well, in all things. And that's the very reason why I'm so worried for him.
Okay. Is that a guy up there on that rock just practicing kung fu? It's in times of peace when you should be training yourself up to prepare for disasters. You never know when that one time might come along after all. Like, everyone else in the town's completely normal, and that guy's just Bruce Leeing it up on that rock. That's an ominous prompt.
Hey.
Hey, wow! Is this crest what I think it is?
Yep. This is the mark of the shepherd.
I knew it! The chosen one who communicates with the Seraphim, controlling their incredible powers as if they were his own.
Did they just change the name of Malachim to Seraphim? Like, they became so unknown that when discovered, they became something else?
The shepherd.
Sound like your kind of thing?
Maybe.
I'm sure I'm gonna have a bunch of people in the comment section after this episode like, Xeno, weren't you even paying attention? It's obvious that, that Seraphim were in the last game. Don't you remember? It's like, no, I don't. I have shitty memory.
I always thought that Mankind's savior would actually look a bit more imposing.
Be silent, Seraph beast!
I shall not. Excavated relics aren't play toys.
True.
She certainly is taking her time.
I'll see what's up.
Oh, he took the glove back off. Interesting.
Enjoy yourself?
I sure did. But it's weird. I felt like I was being watched the whole time.
Shall we eat?
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm going to faint.
let's head to my place.
I feel like there's supposed to be like a sound effect for stomach rumbling there. Once again, I'm gonna do some sound adjustments.
Gosh, I hope we didn't worry him.
Adjustments. Because I can't hear a lot of the sound effects, so it's just gonna be kind of tweaking.
Oh, nothing.
Hey, Micleo. It's not like I was worried.
Welcome in.
Just have a dinner. Nice dinner. You, me, and my, not visible ghost friend.
Hey. So then, what's your hometown like?
Well, I'm from the capital, Lady Lake, in the Kingdom of Hyland.
Lady Lake? Like in the Legend of the Sacred Blade?
You've heard of it?
It was in the Celestial Record. The legend says the Lady of the Lake guards the Sacred Blade, and the one who draws it becomes the shepherd, right?
Yes. It was a lively and bustling town, blessed with bountiful water, rich in festivals and fine drink.
Wait, was?
Well, it used to be.
Things must be hard for folks in the world below.
Below?
The land that lies beneath the mountaintops. I've never left home before.
You've always lived here by yourself? Sounds to me like you're the one who's had it rough.
Oh, let me help you get ready for your return trip tomorrow. You need anything? Bread, rations, stuff like that?
That'd be great. If you have any tools or a sleeping bag, it'd be great too.
Gotcha. Well then, first we'll need to do some hunting. I'll be your guide tomorrow.
Thank you so much for everything.
That's just how Berseria started too, with velvet hunting. But that worries me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on! Hurry it up, Micleo. We ain't got time to mess around.
Yeah, I'll leave in a moment. Gramps gave me all kinds of things to take care of. I'm gonna be pretty swamped for a while.
Bummer. Well, don't you worry about me, at least.
So, Ray, Gramps only wants...
Yeah, I know.
Micleo!
Maybe later.
Sure.
He looks like a psychopath to her.
Good morning. You sleep okay?
Yeah, like a log. Been ages since I've done that.
All right then, shall we? The prickle boars lurk to the left of the entry gate. It's an ideal hunting place.
Got it.
Oh, we're starting with hunting Pricklebore too. Gotta get those Pricklebore right off the bat. Does she not have a name in here? Oh, okay. They have the courtesy to not give her a name yet. I remember back in Berseria, you got Laffy in your party, and you just mouse over his name, or not mouse, but you open the menu, it's just Lafayette, and that's before Velvet has even given him, like, a name. It's just Lafayette there in the menu, and it's like, what? They really make that mistake? It's a really minor thing, of course. But, see, does she have any cool things? Probably has a hat-style haircut. I don't know, I like her hair. Looks nice. Pride of a knight. Garb for a lady knight. A custom order made from a strange diaphanous cloth. Well, as much as I want to get into the story and I'm really excited to continue into this, I want to check the audio levels for this episode, and I want to keep the first episode kind of frank. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I did hear this game at a pretty slow start, but it's interesting enough to keep me entertained. Look at all those birds. What does the outside world look like? Jeez, we're up high. Those are the clouds. If you like this first episode, though, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, just click subscribe and become a member of the Dust Brigade. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Raiden out.